Hello, welcome to the box room. There we go. So, I have done little adjusting of things here. And what I have at the moment is a Commodore 128, and it is connected to the diagnostic harness that I got from Commodore some 30, or no, what's this? 37 years ago? Anyway, so it has cables that connect to the joystick ports, to the serial, yes, to the serial port, to the cassette port, the user port. And really, this one is for the 64. Somewhere, I know in the last little bit, I saw the other one, the one for the 128, and I know I said it somewhere special. But I'm not sure where that is. Anyway, I'm going to turn this on. Now, this is not the main reason that we are here today. And I'm not sure how this thing actually does on the 128 in 64 mode. I don't know. But it does seem to come up. It does. And for those of you who have seen this, of course, it runs through things, and then, of course, it tests the SID chip. And that's what it does. And it tells you, if it can tell, if anything down here of the chips are bad. It does. Right now, it's testing the color RAM. Oh. Well, that's funny. It says the control port and the user port are bad. But the SID chip sounds good. And that is an important thing. Anyway, this does seem to be somewhat operating. So I'm going to yank it all out. At least I think I am. What have I done? I think I pulled the cover off a little bit. Oh, I have. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, this thing's been sitting around a long time. Okay. Hang on, Luke. It's funny how inside of no time at all, cables can get all tangled. Okay, so what's happened here, and it's not horrible, is that just the cover has slid down some. Well, quite a bit down. That's annoying. Maybe I can. It's alright. It's alright. And here's the main thing that I kind of wanted to do today was test and see if either or both or neither of these 1541s that I traded for each one for a bag of Doritos, a big bag, I will say, see if they work. Now, they did seem to come on okay, which is always a good sign. Because if they just spin, or things flash, or there's nothing, well, that's not a good sign. Now, both of these, one of them's very yellowed and dirty, and the other one's not so yellowed, but dirty. But in the grand scheme of things, it's okay. One of them had a sticker from Electronics 2001 in Toronto, where for a little while I worked. I'm going to tweak this. I don't normally do this. I'm going to tweak this over. And usually I pick a nice frame and I just go with it. Anyway, I'm going to turn the drive on. It seems to be okay. I'm going to turn the 128 on. It seems to activate the drive. Oh yeah, the drive is trying to load the first thing, of which there is nothing there. because there's nothing there. These are all good signs. Oh, what is this? It tells me is the shift lock broken on this machine? Am I going to be having troubles? Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, the caps lock key is down. I forgot about that, yes. That would certainly, slow that down. So I have here Commodore 128 system disk. Now, this is not a 1571. It's not. But they should read. It's been a while since I have seen the contents of the 1571 test demo disk. I think I took the disk out of here. Anyway, the main thing is right now, will the disk, will the disk read? And it does, at the blazing 1541 speeds. It does. It does. Oops. That's funny. Do I not see? I don't think I saw. Hello. I don't think I saw the performance test on this disk. That is strange because, of course, I like to run that on disk drives. Oh dear. Well, up here on this shelf, I have a bunch of things that I have set aside. And I would like to think that on the top or the bottom, or somewhere, that's annoying. I don't see them there. Just a moment, I'm here. Oh, maybe I had them. Did I have them downstairs? So many discs. So many discs. Well, it's not terrible. Let me just see. Why do I think that this disc box would be helpful with this? I'm not sure. Let's see here. I seem to remember I was doing things with some of these. Turtle Graphics. Maybe not. No, maybe this was just a box of discs that had some what seemed to be okay things in them. Wheel. I suppose I could pop out the 1571 test demo disc and put in this disc and see if it comes alive. Now, I think this disc is blank. I will try to convince it that if there is something on it, that it should come along. and it does not, which means, as I thought before, it's blank. So what I just did was open 15, 8, 15, quote, I0, quote, colon, close 15. All good. Safe to do. As it shows, there's nothing on this disk. So I'm going to do, in the 128 world, the header command, quote, I'll call this Doritos, quote, comma, I, DT, comma, D0. Are you sure? Yes. And it will go off and bang the head. And I will put these discs back in this box. So many discs. So many discs. It could sit there. And it will go out in format. Now, I don't have, I guess, right handy here. I can't imagine. Well, that's doing it. I'm going to look and see. If I see, see it. If I see my discs that I typically use on testing a 1541, do I find something? Well, maybe. I don't think it's quite what I was looking for, but it'll do. Oh yeah. So here we have from Free Spirit Software Super 81 Utilities. I'm supposing they're for the 1581. Here we have the 1541, 1571 alignment, and also, oh look, here's another one by somebody else. Commodore disk drives. Oh no, it's by Free Spirit as well. Here is the cleaning disc. Here's a disc called The Best of the Torped. Here's one called Computer Diagnostics. 64K 40 column mode. Super Kit 1541. Interesting. Here's the test demo for the 1571. And here's for the 1541. And look, here's the cardboard that would go in the drive. So I think at this moment, maybe, well, first of all, I'll do a catalog. And Doritos 2. Oh, well, I didn't mean to call it 2, but anyway, it worked. So we'll look at, actually I think what we're going to do, because it's meant to be in 64 mode, we'll reset the 128, hold down the Commodore key, and load the directory. And then of course I should, poke 53280, comma 0, and poke 53281, comma 0, and switch the characters to white, even though they're a long way away. That might help. So now I will load, or the A key on this seems a little off. I will load the performance test. See if it comes in. Is this having trouble there? No, it's in. Alright. So far, this drive is looking okay. So we'll type run, and we've got a blank disk in there, and we'll let this run through its thing. And then I suspect we'll do the same on the other drive. It does sound a little noisy, but that is to be expected after sitting around for a very long time. It is. It is indeed. So I suspect. Oh, yeah. This will pass, I think. This is the one that had the sticker from Electronics 2001 on it. The other one had the Commodore warranty sticker. Both had never been breached. Anyway, so it has, now if you notice, this testing is also set up to work on the VIC-20, set up for 22 columns. So it has passed the mechanical test. In other words, it's formatted a disk. And now it's writing. And then it will read. And then it will verify. And da la 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 la. That's what it will do. It shall. It sounds like it's making good noises. Oh yes, it's writing data, closing file, open. Now it wrote a bunch of stuff. Now it reads a bunch of stuff. I've always thought that I might actually, I know I've modified this program a little bit and other times to make sure, so I can exercise the head back and forth and do stuff. But I always thought, maybe I'll make it so that it basically writes data that like fills the whole disk and then checks it all or reads it all, something. But I mean, the test usually, oh, now it has closed the file. Now it is scratching that file. And now it's probably going to, yep, all the way out, all the way back, all the way out. Okay, it has passed. That's a beautiful thing. One good Dorito drive. Now, we'll turn that off. That probably would have run fine in 128 mode if it'll run on VIC-20. Oh, it should be fine. So now, okay, just set that down for a second. Oh, pick this drive up for a second. This one, things are falling. This one, I think, would be helped by a magic eraser much more. Oh dear. I gotta set this down. Let's put this one back up here. Alright. And then we'll put this one on top of here. Power goes in. Serial cable goes in. We'll turn that on. And we'll take our blank disk, which is no longer blank because it's been run through the other drive for the performance test. And I will type run. And I will put a blank disk. Remember, always, this disk, if it isn't blank, it's going to be blank. So don't put a disk in that you say, oh yeah, I like that game. I think I'll put that in. Anyway, so the drive seems to be responsive to commands. And it is spinning and it is humming. And the head is moving. All good signs. I think perhaps the Doritos have paid off. And the fellow who I got them from said he will keep me in mind and keep my number handy when he finds the rest of his stuff. Perhaps I will need to get some more Doritos. Anyway, the nice thing about this is parts are good. And, even if the case is ugly, with all the 1541s I have, And I don't even know how many there are. It seems people seem to end up with a bunch of them at times. Does it really matter if the case gets swapped for a prettier one? No, it really doesn't. It's nice to keep something all intact and original and all that stuff. But does it really matter? No, it doesn't. It matters not. So it is doing its thing.
That was easy.
And it seems to be good. So that is encouraging. The other thing we might do, but maybe not today, is I may pick up these discs, put them over here. It's still doing things. If I don't do it now, then soon, I suspect I will test the printer, the 1525 that I found in a box. But perhaps that is for another day. Perhaps. We'll see. As always, I'm running out of space on this table. But I suppose I could put... Oh, what are we doing? We're scratching. I suppose I could put the printer up on here. And I do have some paper in it. There we go. Have we passed? We have passed the mechanical test. And life is good. So good. 2 drives, 2 bags of Doritos. It went well. So I think what I will do now is try and reconfigure things a bit here. I think. And test the 1525 tomorrow. So thanks for coming. Always a pleasure. Bye for now.